The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With 220 kilometers on the program and the Col de Monte, Port de Balais et Peyragudes climbs packed into the last 7 kilometers, this Pyrenean stage is going to hurt more than one rider, be he the winner or just one of those trying to finish inside the time limit.
That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good. The yellow jersey has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
The beginning of the stage is fairly flat. The serious business should begin after the 130th kilometre and the Col de Monte climb.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race. Okay, I'll wait for him.
For the moment, any breakaway has drawn a blank.
He's placing his teammates early on at the head of the peloton. There's no doubt that he's ticked this stage in his objectives. It's looking good. You've got over a minute's lead on the peloton.
It's not over. There's a counter-attack. He's fairly powerful on the flat, and he also has a good turn of speed. He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway. Yes, there's not a lot going on. It's the Yellow Jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Continuez comme ça. Allez, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage. Así, Peter, aprieta.
His teammates are taking things in hand behind the breakaway. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead, probably with their eye on the overall standings. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be taken for the first 5 riders at the next King of the Mountains summit.
Apretad un poco más.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis. ¡Ánimo, ánimo! ¡Arriba, chavales!
Here's the positions over the last climb. Okay, we'll attack. There's not a lot going on. If this was a video game, I'd advance the clock to the last difficulty.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
¡Así se hace! ¡Así se hace! ¡Así se hace! ¡Ahí, ahí, ya es tuyo! ¡Ahí, ahí, ya es tuyo! ¡Venga, venga, venga! ¡Venga, venga, venga!
A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Muy bien!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Okay, we'll consume a feed. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Bravo, Liga! ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Venga, así sois los mejores! ¡Muy bueno! ¡Venga, eso es, dale! ¡Ale, ale, 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 ale! ¡Dale! ¡Ahí, ahí, ya es tuyo! ¡Vamos!
It's the yellow jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway.
¡Op, op, 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 op! ¡Ahí, ahí, ahí! Venga, dale.
Bravo, bravo, vas-y.
Continue comme ça.
Venga, vamos, más rápido.
The riders now begin the descent of the Col de Monte. They must stay vigilant because the way down is fairly technical.
Venga, dale.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
He goes to the top of the climber standings. The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The first rider to the top of the pass scores 25 points in the polka dot jersey standings. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. You'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Venga, apretate.
There are only 15 kilometers left for the lead rider. But what kilometers? With the Col de Peyragudes and the climb to the Peyragudes airfield, it will require strong legs and a strong head to carry the day. Peyragudes is one of the great classics among the Pyrenean passes. With its 7 kilometers of slope at an average of almost 8%, the climbers will be able to apply themselves to the general classification.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
"30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
Acceleration. You've got to try and follow him.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group. There's only 5 kilometers from the top of Ps4 to the finish in Peyragudes, almost all uphill. But if a rider goes over the top alone, he will probably have done the hardest part by breaking away and psychologically marking his opponents.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Okay, I'll consume a speed.
He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Okay, I'll consume a speed.
He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
Okay, I'll consume a speed.
The descent after the summit is only 2 kilometers long. You'll barely have time to recover before the final climb. Don't give it all at the top. You'll have to keep something in reserve to avoid a blow-up. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standings. Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
It's the start of the final climb. There are 3 kilometers left, and no one has managed to get away on his own at the front of the race. Everything is still left to play for. With an average slope of over 8% and sections at more than 16%, this climb to Peyragudes is a real ordeal, especially after more than 210 kilometers in the saddle. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
Okay, we'll attack.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The lead rider is 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey. It is a moment that he soon won't forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all!